What is going on, guys? My name is Trello, also known as Bryce in real life. Today we are doing, I say we, but I am doing a kind of a review slash how I got to where I'm at kind of video. I'm going to be showing you all the stuff, all the equipment that I use, telling you a backstory on how I got it, why I got it, how it's been doing so far, and yeah, it's just basically kind of review or like a fun review or how I got to from where I was from a crummy laptop on a really shitty desk to like triple monitor setups and big TV screens and stuff like that. It's really been a privilege, obviously, and yeah, that's what I'm going to show you today. Hopefully you enjoy, and let's get into it. And we're going to grab this. Turn it around. So I think we'll start off with the monitors. We'll start off with this 20-inch. Now, this 20-inch is pretty much what motivated me to get more monitors. This 20-inch monitor, I got it when I had my little laptop. It was like a 2 gig laptop. It really sucked. But I wanted a monitor because I felt like a monitor would make it so much better for some reason, which it obviously doesn't, but I got this monitor and then I just loved it and I wanted another one, and then my grandpa for this monitor decided I don't need it, you can give me the little monitor in your old laptop, and he gave me a little laptop over under there. You probably can't see it, it's right under there. It's not the one with the stickers, it's the one below it. He gave me that and this monitor for that monitor, and so I was getting for my old laptop, so I was getting a better deal out of it because it's 24 inches, this is 20 inches. But I still liked this monitor better because it had an IPS panel and this is LED lit. So big difference there, but this is a great monitor. 24 inches is a huge monitor for me. So yeah, it's really a privilege. So those are how these two monitors came into place. Traded up with my grandpa, and then my grandpa didn't need this anymore, so I got this monitor instead, or he gave me it back, I guess. So moving on to the TV, I got this good 4 years ago, I think. It's an RCA 32-inch 1080p 60 hertz TV. It's a really average TV, but it's really nice because it has 3 HDMI, so I don't need a switcher or anything like that. And it's just 32 inches. It's a big TV, so it's great. I use it for this PC right now. I'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, I love this TV. I mean, I am thinking about getting rid of it and getting a BenQ 24-inch gaming monitor, just so I can have something better for console gaming. And then we'll go over to these monitors. So yeah, that's the backstory of that. We'll go over to these monitors. So we'll start with this one. This is an Acer P191W, I believe. It's right there in that corner. I got this because when I started getting into computer building, I needed that extra monitor for test benching and stuff like that, and booting up my PCs, and I really needed that monitor, and I got this for 15 bucks, I think. It was probably one of the best investments I've ever made besides the PC, and yeah, it was just a really quick buy. That's the backstory. It's been good ever since. It's been perfect. This monitor well, she's an oldie, I'm gonna be honest. She only has built-in VGA. But this is what I'm going to be using for test benching and so on. I do have two adapters coming. One is in here. If I pull it out, I'm going to make a mess. But here's one adapter. It's a DVI to HDMI, and you plug it into the back of that. And in the back of my graphics card, there's a mini HDMI. I'm still waiting for the mini HDMI to HDMI adapter to come in, so then I can use triple monitors, but that'll have to wait. So yeah, that's the backstory of that monitor. And then this monitor, my grandpa's friend, yes, grandpa, so that makes sense. He was giving me a bunch of computer stuff that he didn't need, and he got me a computer, a keyboard and mouse, which is this right there, that keyboard and that mouse. Got me that computer, this monitor, and a laptop which doesn't work, but I fixed it up and now it's working and I'm selling it. Um, he gave me those stuff, and I just leave this monitor here in case, I don't know, maybe we're having a LAN party and somebody doesn't have something. I don't know. Nothing. Anything could happen. So yeah, and then we'll get into, oh, low battery. We'll get into the, I say the desks. So I really like, this is the first desk I've ever had right here. You can tell by the decal MX and the decal works and all the little dings, and underneath the desk is horrible looking. But this is the first desk I've ever had. It's a really good desk. It's small. I want to upgrade, but I just don't really feel like getting a new desk because it'd be a pain in the ass to get it in here, and I wanted to get a long desk so I could get rid of both of these and get a really big long one to cover this whole wall. But I think I'm gonna have to wait later. So yeah, I've had this desk for a while, really good, been really nice to me. But hopefully I get it upgraded. And then this desk, I actually got this desk about a week ago. No, I'm just kidding. I got this desk around, I'm gonna say the summer of 6 and 9. No, I got it in summer of 2014, I think. It has, the reason why I got it is because it was 22 bucks. I don't know why they made me pay the extra toonie. But let me skim in here. It has a built-in power bar with 4 outlets that plugs into the wall. And then it used to have a USB adapter, but I tore that off and gave it to Jason because he needed USBs because he has a laptop. So yeah, I got this desk, and I needed it because I was, I got that extra monitor. I got these 2 monitors. I used to have this wall-mounted. My whole setup used to be over here. Like, this tool bench was where this desk is, and then I have that bed right there. I'm probably making some people dizzy. That bed was sitting right here going across this way. So I have my whole setup over here, and there's still the wall mount bracket. I had the TV above my monitor that was also wall mounted there. And then I had that brown desk, or the brown desk was there, and then this beige looking desk went across here, and had the test bench PC area. Then I had my dresser right here holding up my Xboxes, my consoles, stuff like that, my laptops at the time, but now computers, and the blue light just came on. I'm going to shift that back on. So yeah, that's where my setup used to be, but I kind of forget where I was going with that. But yeah, history of the beige desk and my desks. So yeah, and then I guess we'll go to some random stuff. So let's go with this microphone. So I needed a microphone quickly, and I kind of bitched out and got a Razer Kraken headset, which has worked very nicely over the past few months I've had it. But unfortunately, my brother decided to rip the auxiliary cord on it. So yeah, then I ordered a new one. It's coming, but I have the blue Snowball now. The reason why I want it, because the Razer Kraken headset mic, the one that retrieved from the headset, it was okay. It did the job, but I needed something that was, it had better audio quality. It had like condensing, because the microphone that was in the Razer Krakens, can't speak today. It wasn't condensed. It wasn't like noise canceling or anything like that. This is noise canceling condensed, and I'm gonna get a pop filter for it like really soon. And it's just a microphone, right? Who doesn't like a sitting microphone, right? So yeah, that's why I got my blue Snowball. I got it for 40 bucks off Kijiji. I always get everything used. And yeah, that's it. So let's go over here. This is my computer building center. I call it a center, but it's not really a center. It's just the corner of my room. So let's get a light going over here. So this is my computer building center. I'm getting into computer building a lot more than I was, sorry. back when I was like, I don't know, 12. I didn't know a lot about computers when I was 12. In fact, I didn't even know what kind of stuff was in them. But I watched a ton of tech videos. I really liked them. That got me into it. The specific tech video that got me into it was the $4,500 or the $5,000 gaming PC that TechSource built, and that really motivated me. I'm like, damn, that looks pretty easy. So my dad got some people from his work to donate computers to me. I say donate, but like give computers to me so I can rip them apart. And then my friend, who is a computer salesman, has old desktops. He gives me, like, when they don't use them. So I have a bunch of cases down here. I have optical drives, cards, tools, power supplies, all of those power supplies. I have coolers. I have fans, SATA cables. If I go over here, I got RAM modules, lots of RAM sticks, hard drives, motherboard. I have a lot of system components, and this is just a system that I built, and it's just in here. It's just system here. No, that doesn't work. And then cases, obviously, right? So I got into computer building just watching tech videos, man. It was really a game changer for me, and hopefully I'll get a lot of experience and make money off these someday. Who knows? Who knows? So anyways, let's go to the final part of this video. The computer. And unfortunately, I can't even show you the side panel window because it's so freaking loud. I plan on getting that changed soon. So, the computer. I think I'm going to sit down for this one. So let's just sit down. We're going to sit the hell down. We're going to switch this camera around. Alright. Nailed it. So, computer. I really wanted to get into YouTube. Like, all my buddies were doing it. Jason was doing it before me. My buddy Marley was Minecraft king. My buddy Dylan, or my cousin Dylan, he started doing it, and then a bunch of my other buddies started doing it. I'm like, why can't I do this? So I was like, so I got Bandicam, I think it was, on my laptop, and this is where I had no experience at all with recording softwares, no softwares at all. I just played my games and logged off. That was basically it. And I got a recording software and it didn't work. I test, I'm gonna say about a good 10 recording softwares and on my little laptop, and it just wasn't working out. I couldn't do anything about it. But I worked in the summertime, and I made a buttload of money. I made like $4 grand or something like that. So yeah, I decided, I'm like, this is like, I can get a PC now, because I really wanted a computer, because I hate laptops. I don't like them at all. Obviously people can argue with that, but the only thing I like about laptops is they're portable, obviously, and some are really overpriced. That's one of my biggest pet peeves of laptops, is that gaming laptops that have 8 gigs of RAM and a terabyte hard drive and no SSD cost like $1,000, and it's like, no, it doesn't. It doesn't. So, wow. Anyways, on to the PC. Again, I didn't know what I was building, so I bought a bunch of parts that I did like 2 weeks of research. After school, I was going on on my laptop or on my mobile phone, and I was searching up things and looking at different processors and stuff like that, and RAM modules, liquid cooling, motherboards, graphics cards, power supplies, anything. I was researching everything, and eventually I bought all my parts. They were just sitting there, and I was like, it's just sitting here. So I took it over to Sarnia Computers, my local computer store, and they built it all up. No, I didn't build it because obviously I didn't have that experience back then. So I got Sarnia Computers to build it all up, and yeah, it was just like, I guess I'll name the specs right now. It has an Intel Core i7 3770K CPU, overclocked to 3.9 gigahertz. Cooling that is the Corsair H80i liquid cooler. Really good, really noisy. The fans are noisy. Like, I bet you can hear it if I stop talking. I bet you can hear that. I'm planning on getting SP 120s soon with blue rings, so that should be kind of cool. So I had the liquid cooler, the CPU. I have 32 gigabytes of RAM. Yeah, I didn't realize you needed 8, but I wasted my money. Stupid idea on my part, but rendering is so much easier. So I have 32 gigabytes of Corsair Vengeance DDR3, 18 1833 megahertz, 1866 megahertz, or something like that. And they're not 1600, but they're not 2400, which is overkill. They're not 3000, which is completely overkill. But they're right in the middle that I really enjoy. And then I have a 2 terabyte Seagate Barracuda hard drive. And then I have a 120 gigabyte SSD. Oh, my throat's getting dry. That has all my operating system on it, and it has a bunch of my games, so it boots up faster and stuff like that. And I also have, for the graphics card, I have a GTX 570, which is obviously dated a lot. I plan on getting I plan on getting a 970 soon. Hopefully MSI GTX 970 or MSI GTX 960, somewhere around there. I want in the 9 series. And I also want to upgrade my SSD to a 250 gig or 256 gig, maybe a 512, depending on how much money I make. And yeah, if you're wondering why my eyes are so screwed up, it is 11:35 p.m. So yeah. Anyways, oh yeah, and I got a. I used to have a Corsair GS 700 watt power supply. It was a beautiful power supply. The funny thing is that it blew up the day after I bought it, or the day after it was assembled. So I don't know what went on there. I was like, whatever. I still have like, it cost me around $2,500 to build this rig, and I was like, whatever. I'll just get another power supply because I had like, what, another $1,500 left. So I got another power supply, and it's a Thermaltake 650 watt. The reason why I like it more than the Corsair power supply, first of all, it works. Okay, it hasn't failed me yet. Shouldn't probably said that, but it hasn't failed me yet. And it had, with the GS 700 watt, it had the the ketchup and mustard cables and stuff like that. It had like the colors, and it didn't like it at all. The aesthetics of the PC didn't look nice, but the Thermaltake one has black sleeve cables. It's really nice to. Oh, Jesus Christ, on a bicycle. I'm tired. It was really nice to look at that PC and not see like all the different colors. Like, it's somewhat red and blue and black. And that's what it's mostly blue, so I want to get the SP120s in there. And yeah, that's basically it. That's for the PC. And then this PC is, I found this in a dump. Fixed it up, works, selling it for $400. Easy money, right? Right. So I think that's it for this video. If you guys like these kinds of videos, like documentaries or something like that, I don't know what you guys like. Just comment on this video, like it, dislike it, if you don't want to see this anymore. I don't know what you guys like, so give us some feedback and we'll try our best to help you guys out. And hope you guys enjoyed. I'm just going to slowly reach for this camera button, and we'll see you guys in the next video.